Hi you guys, this is Black and Blue, and I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get into today's savings challenge unboxing. Let's go. This is Black and Blue, go ahead. What's the crime? An attempt to watch and not subscribe? Yep, that's a crime. Friends don't let friends watch and not subscribe. So, come on, let's get into the video. Whoa. Oh my god. I was trying to avoid this and then it went, woo, okay. I'm super excited. I'm going to be unstuffing my envelope challenge from Forever Budgets. This was gorgeous. I actually finished it faster than I expected to. But the cool thing about this challenge is you can do it in any kind of way you want. You can change the numbers you want to do them in. Like they come in just like cards, just like playing cards. You can make them equal whatever you want. You can multiply it by 2 and stuff it that way. That's what I did for a majority of this entire box. But I love this so much. It is so beautiful and we're finished with it. So I'm super excited. Look, I'm like checking to make sure like I am done with it, right? Oh, see, that one made me nervous. It was flipped upside down. So we're going to unstuff this puppy. I'm super excited. And we're going to just talk because I found this video is coming at a good time because it's hard to talk doing cash stuffings and savings challenges. It's so hard to talk about just anything you want to talk about. So we're going to talk about some things and we're going to unstuff this puppy. And what we're going to do is after we're done unstuffing our savings challenge like we normally do, we're going to go ahead and then stuff our long-term savings challenge our long-term savings binder. And this binder is holding my emergency fund, my savings, I keep wanting to say challenge, my savings, my daughter's college. Is just holding many things. And what I like to do is complete challenges because it makes it fun to save money when you're doing challenges. And it's just fun, right? We're gonna get into it. This is so pretty. Yolande made this from Forever Budgets and she killed it. It's just so beautiful. I absolutely loved stuffing this. I love it so much. Okay, so let's talk, guys. How do I do this? How am I gonna do this? Let's see. Yeah, let's just pull the money out. I have no idea what this is gonna add up to. I literally have no idea whatsoever. So let's talk. Where should I put this? I don't even know. I want to look aesthetically pleasing, kind of, until it gets crazy in here. So I've been off for the last 2 nights from work because the last night that I was at work, I was driving, and you guys know I'm a police officer. If you don't know and you're new here, I am a police officer. I was driving and I called my partner to ask. I said, hey, out of curiosity, when you're driving, do you drive with your left arm or your right arm? He's like, I mostly drive with my left. And I'm like, me too. I'm right-handed, but I drive with my left. And I was like, that's what I do. And he said that, maybe it's because your weapon is on the right side and it's just awkward. And I'm like, it is. Sometimes I'll try to drive with both hands, but I was like, my left arm hurts really bad. Like, it feels so uncomfortable. Like, I feel like, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm just driving so much and depending on my left arm so much to turn, to everything. And I'm like, maybe that's why my left arm's hurting. I don't know. So then I hang up with him. We're doing the same thing. He said sometimes his arm hurts too. I'm like, okay. So then I'm driving. Not long after, I get this sharp pain in my chest. And oh my God, I was like, holy crap. And it like took me. It like made me like, huh. I can't show you because all you can see is my hands. But I was like, whoa, that was intense. And I was like, okay, let me just breathe slower because when I took in a deep breath, just a normal breath, it felt like somebody was stabbing me in the heart. And I was like, oh my gosh. Whew. So I was driving. I pulled over in some neighborhood and I was like, okay, because I was doing a neighborhood check at the time. And I was like, I was like, okay, my arm hurts. And then it started feeling really uncomfortable. Like my shoulder, where my neck and my shoulder meet on my left side, started hurting. And I'm like, whoa. And I couldn't, it felt like I needed to stretch I don't even know how to describe it. It felt like I needed to stretch my head to the right and my shoulder to the left to try and create more space, like a stretch between my neck and my shoulder. It felt like I couldn't get them to spread enough apart to help me feel normal. It was so weird. I don't even know. Like I just needed to move my body in a way that it's not supposed to move. In my mind, that was gonna make me feel like comfortable or normal. I don't know. But I started freaking out a little bit. I'm like, okay, I can't take a deep breath. So I started taking short breaths, like, because if I took a deep breath, it felt like someone was stabbing my heart. And I would be like, okay, brace yourself. I'm going to try to take a deep breath to see if that has passed, and it's gone. And I took a deep breath, and oh my Lord, it was not gone. It was not passed. It was a sharp stabbing pain. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on with me? What's going on? And then my arm started hurting. Like, I went from my shoulder, my neck, to my shoulder, to my back. It was like to the back of my shoulder was hurting. And then it was going down my arm, and my arm just felt uncomfortable. Like I had to go like to the, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I was trying to do to make it like better. And then and then my hand was super shaky. I was like, okay, let me look at my hand. And I went like this, and it was like, I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm starting to freak out. So I'm like, that could be making my nerves go crazy because I'm nervous. And so then I called my boss, and I was like, hey, I need to drive myself to the ER because my heart hurts. And I said, my heart hurts, my arm hurts, my shoulder hurts. I'm freaking out. He was like, go now. He's like, but pull over if you feel like you cannot drive, and we will have a squad come and pick you up and take you the rest of the way. And I was like, got it. I'm gone. And I just started heading towards the hospital. And I was, oh my God, I was freaking out in my head. And I'm like, I'm good to drive. I'm nervous. I'm freaking out, but I'm good to drive. And so I'm driving. And then I really wasn't that far from the hospital. And I pull in, I park right up front. It was like rock star parking. I parked right up front, and I got out, and I went inside, and I went up to the lady, and I said, I'm here for chest pain, arm pain, and I'm freaking out. And she was like, no problem. And then I don't even know if they asked me my name or anything. I was in full uniform. I think they were like, we can find you if we need to find you. For insurance purposes. But they got me in so fast. They came with a wheelchair. I'm like, I don't need a wheelchair. I'll walk to where we're going. It's not far. I've been to this hospital many times. I've brought people in and whatnot. So I know the hospital, but I'm like, they're like, no, it's protocol. I'm like, I got that, but I'm going to walk. And she was like, okay, you can refuse. And I'm like, yes, I refuse. Let's go. And we just start walking. And then I get to a room. They're so kind, you guys. I was there. I'm like, my chest hurts. And they came in. They were so nice. They were so nice, you guys. They took my vitals, and then they took blood work, and then they did an EKG. I think the EKG came first. And then I was like, okay. EKG looks good. I'm less nervous. I'm feeling like $1 billion after knowing I'm not having a heart attack. I was feeling like $1 million in pain, but $1 million. So they were like, then the doctor comes in, and he said, okay, so, this is so awesome, you guys, look. Well, should I take a thumbnail picture right now? Okay. So, the doctor came in, and he said, all right, your EKG looks pretty good. We're not worried about your heart. He said, what I'm worried about now is a possible clot, blood clot in your lungs. And I said, okay, now I'm nervous again. Oh my God, you guys. I'm like, okay, now I'm nervous again. So he said, don't worry, we're going to take your blood work, test it, and we'll know more. I said, okay, awesome. So they take my blood work, and where am I going here? They took my blood work, these are not, I'm not putting them in order. I'm really just honestly looking at only the colors, and I want to see how close I get later on, how close I got to this. Not really, you know what, I don't care. I'm gonna put these together. So it's hard to tell a story and concentrate on something else, but they took my blood and I sat there and waited. My boss came in to hang tight with me for support and just to be there, and I thought that was really cool. I have really cool bosses, I will say, for sure. And I waited, and then they came back with blood work, or with, basically my doctor came back and said, okay, your D-demin, I could be wrong, I think it's D-demin is elevated. He said when that's elevated. Oh, and they also took x-rays. Before that, they took x-rays of my chest. And so they said your D-demin is elevated, so we're going to take a CT scan of your chest to check your lungs. I said, okay. So then they took me for a CT scan, which I've never done before. It was pretty wild. I was like, it was wild. It was so cool. So basically they inject this liquid into you, your IV, and it makes your whole body feel hot, like warm, and it almost feels like you're peeing on yourself. It's so weird, and they warn you of that, and I'm like, bring it on, bring it on. And then it really felt like that, like you would have thought you peed on yourself. It was so cool. So then, this is so beautiful. I'm definitely going to be doing this again, not right away, but I will definitely be doing this challenge again. So now I'm going to organize the money, and I almost forgot, like I know I'm doing a video right now, but I almost forgot that I should be talking about what's happening here because I'm so into this story. But where was I? So this is so fun. I'm dying to know how much this comes out to you guys, because remember, we don't know how much it is. So let me get back in my, what is it called? Let me get back to the story. Okay, so I felt like I was gonna pee on myself. Got it. Yep. And then finished doing that. The machine like tells you to breathe. Take a breath and basically hold it. And then I'm like, I hope I'm doing this right. And the machine is moving you in and out, like a roller coaster ride. And I'm like, this is actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. Probably super expensive, but pretty cool. And that leads me into a whole nother situation. But let's see. So I got done with the CT scan, a little nervous, but I'm like, you know what? I'm in the right place. If there is something wrong with me, I'm in a good place. And luckily I was able to get to the hospital. You know, when you're at home, sometimes you're just like, you let things go. You're like, I'm kind of hurting, but it'll pass. That's me. It'll pass. But being at work and knowing that I have to literally drive around, take calls, protect people, I knew in the condition I was, there's no way I'm going to protect anybody. I can't even help myself. I can't even take deep breaths. Forget if I have to run and chase somebody or whatever. The possibilities are endless on what I might have to do on shift. So I was like, yeah, I need to go get checked, because if I'm going to continue this shift, I need to make sure I'm okay in order to do that. So I am really glad. I was like, you know what? I'm fortunate. I'm here. Let's see what's going on with my body. Now, I sat and waited for a while. Time was passing, waiting to hear back about my CT scan. And then they came back and said, all right, we don't see a blood clot in your lungs. And I'm like, awesome. I'm like, that's good, because I don't even know what that would mean, really. Sounds like it would suck. So, and at this point I haven't Googled anything, and normally I'm like a Google machine, like what? Something's wrong. Well, let me put those into Google. And actually that's how I found out. I found out through Google with my symptoms that I am no longer allowed to eat, that I need to get tested for celiac disease. And luckily, thank you Google, I am no longer able to eat gluten. I got tested for that as well. And I really honestly thought my doctor was going to think I was crazy, because I'm calling in and I'm like, hey, I saw on Google, I need to get checked for celiac. They're like, does it run in your family? I'm like, not that I know of. They're like, okay, well, you can get tested for it. I'm like, okay. They called me like three separate times. Like, you're okay. You don't have celiac. And I was like, okay. And they called me back again and said, okay, your blood looks like you have celiac. I'm like, wait, what? And you need to go to a GI and all that. So thank you, Google. Anyways, Anyways, I'm getting older, you guys. When you get older, you get more problems, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Not for the price tag, but I'm here for it. It's like a rite of passage, getting older. You have problems. And I'm okay with it. So where was I actually? Look, where was I? Let's see. They said my CT scan was good. Okay, so I spoke to a nurse. I spoke to someone else, not at this hospital. And they said that when your D-demin is low, elevated, then that means that your body is dissolving a clot. That is a sign that your body is dissolving a blood clot. And I'm like, excuse me? And they're like, you have to follow up with your primary. I'm like, they told me that, but I didn't really know if I was going to, because that came back clear. I'm thinking I'm kind of, in the free zone. But what they didn't tell me at the hospital was that your elevated D-demin in your blood means that you are dissolving a blood clot. And I'm like, holy crap, that's kind of creepy and whatever. And then they said, you want to check out with your primary because they're going to run further tests, and that's going to potentially check to make sure your blood doesn't have a clotting issue. And I'm like, oh Lord, like what? Now my blood might have clotting issues? I don't even know. And I'm like, okay, I'm definitely following up with my primary, which I'm currently waiting for that appointment at this time. So I'm like, let's see, let's do this. Let's find out what's going on. And let me tell you guys, we're jumping into this long-term binder, and I'm going to fast forward really quick to my daughter's college and my daughter's long-term savings, because this is why I do what I do. 1, I have a dangerous job. 2, you never know what's going to happen in the future. You don't even know. So if you have kids or anything, someone you need to look after, and you don't know where you'll be tomorrow, or if you're going to wake up tomorrow in the morning, it's really good to have something like a long-term savings for when you're not here anymore. And that's why I do what I do, you guys. I'm so excited. So we're done with the story time. Let's go ahead and get into this money and then stuffing it in our long-term savings. And I'm excited to see how much we saved. This is what it's looking like before we count it. And let's see. 20, 40, 60, 81. You know what? Let me stop right there because drop the dice. I'm going to use my Bling fingertip moistener, and I love this. It's so beautiful in real life. It's like, oh, but actually in camera too, but this is so gorgeous. Gosh, okay. So this is my fingertip moistener. I do sell small ones, like mini versions of this. It lasts forever. I've had this one for at least, I want to say around 5 years that I've had this one, and I love it. I've had it for so long. It lasts so long. Like, you only need one in your life almost. And I sell the mini version in my shop. So, which is opening soon. If it's not open yet, it's opening soon. Let's count. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 8500. Yeah. 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 800. Cool. Are we going to hit the 1,000 mark or no? That's 800. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 900. Are we going to hit the 1K? 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 1,000. Yes. 5, 10, 15, 25. Okay, $1,025. I am so excited with that. That is so cool. This gained us 1,500. I did multiply the numbers by 2, and my ace and my joker were worth, I want to say 20. All right. And multiplying that by 2 equaled 40. So, yay, that's so cool. All right, our savings, let's go ahead and see. In our savings, we have 10, 15,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 15,913 inside of here. And I'm going to go ahead and add in 200. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Yay. 200. That makes me super happy. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this super really pretty pen. Look at this, you guys. I freaking love this color so much. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm excited to open my shop on my website because there's colors that I have over on my rhinestone wall. I have so many colors that you guys wouldn't even know how to ask for because you don't even know that color exists. This is a red AB, and these are all glass rhinestones. I don't use resin rhinestones, glass only. And the quality and the weight, it just feels so luxurious. I absolutely love these pens so much. And this is actually a brand new one. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the lid on this one. Oh, yeah. And I'm so excited. So we're adding $200 to this. And this is my crayon design. If you are like, what is that design anyways? It's a crayon. And we're gonna add in 200. So that's gonna bring us to 16,000. I didn't even count, hold on. I'm guessing it's 16,113. Wait, 213? 10, wait, why is this backwards? There we go. 10, 15,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, 16,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 113. Okay, yeah. I feel like that should have been, okay. It's correct. My computer is not muted, so you might have heard that. All right, let's go on. So in our emergency, I'm gonna add 200, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Wow, I picked up the perfect amount. And we have 10, 15,000, 5, 6, 7, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 16,000, 20, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, $16,034, 16,034. This doesn't like the surface I'm writing on. There we go. Okay. My God, we reached 16K in both of these. Wait a minute. Yes, we reached 16 here and we reached 16 here. Ah, yes. That makes me so happy. Okay, in our home envelope, I'm gonna add 15, 20. I'm gonna add 5s because we have a lot of 5s to get rid of. So I'm gonna add 5s, and that's gonna be 5,000, 500, 20, 40, 60, 75, 85, 90. 5,590. Yeah, when you guys are writing with these pens, make sure you're writing on an actual flat surface because this was skipping like crazy trying to write on an envelope in my binder. Not recommended. Surface matters. So in our holidays, we are going to add 20, 1,000, 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. 495. So 2,495. I love the way these write. And these, I love these trackers. It's got my symbol in the, not my symbol, but the symbol that I love in the background. And it is from Budget with Emmy. Love it. So for my daughter's college, this is kind of what I like to do. This is going to be like a common, we're at 16,000 already in this one. Ah! So this is going to be a common thing here where I need to figure out how much is left so that I can kind of split it between her college and her long term. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 360. 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 460. We're at 460, 570, 585, 95, 500, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. Okay, 585. So I'm going to take two. I don't like using the even 50 number. So this has an odd number anyways. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. I'll do that. Yeah. So 260. So we have 10, 15, 16,000. 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600. 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97. 697. Okay. Love it. Oh my god, so many envelopes are in the 16K. That's kind of cool. I like kind of leaving it like even like that. I mean like even between all envelopes, except for like holiday. That one, all of these envelopes I don't plan on pulling from except holiday and even my home one. This is if something breaks in my home, and honestly, this is going to turn into a renovating one because there's things that I need to do in my home, like renovate my bathrooms, my flooring upstairs. So honestly, that's probably what this is going to turn into. And if that's the case, I'm going to start adding more to this because that is such an expensive thing to do. Actually, I really do need to do that. Okay. Oh, this is at 16 as well. We're going to add the remaining amount. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. So we're adding, so far we're adding 200. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300. 5, 10, 15, 25. So we're adding 325. Wait, this is so out of order. Oh, just these are. Okay, so we just added 325. I'm gonna get rid of this because we don't need it anymore. And the total for my daughter's long-term savings is 10, 15, 16,000. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 4. That's not right, is it? I want to say, I just said 400, but I feel like that was only 300. Let's see. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. Okay, no, it is. 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300, 400. Oh my gosh. So that was 400. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 71, 77, 78, 79, 80. What? What just happened? This 5 and 1 swapped through me. Is it really 80 though? That'd be cool if it was. 5, 10, 15, 25. No. I might cut this part out. Sorry. I'm gonna be counting this again. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 400. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Okay, all right, 79. Goodness. I'm writing on air again. $16,479. Goodness gracious. Who thinks I need to count that again? No? Okay, me neither. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. And it's so fun to just sit and talk about whatever I want. So, and we can do that. Why not do that more? This is my channel. I can do that. And if I do a bling, like a rhinestone bling pen or object, I could maybe even talk about some other stuff. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. And I will keep you guys updated and catch you in the next one. I'm Tenny. Bye.